Hey everyone, Ink here. I wanted to do a quick video for the website. So Squall is now listed as our #1 auto farmer at 20 seconds to get through this artifact token stage. This is also really good for normal mode on story. It is less good on hard mode. Takes longer. I don't recommend it for hard mode, but just for general stuff, there's nothing faster than this. So Squall. And this is a pretty budget team. We don't often post specific teams, but this is very budget. Deuce and Lillicet don't need any weapons, as you can see. Squall needs his LD and his EX plus passive. You do not need his burst, but he needs the LD for his HP plus plus, and he needs the EX plus passive for the buff start. Artifacts don't matter. Mine are very good. But they don't matter for him because his max brave is already high enough. For Deuce and Lillicet though, you can see they've got their boards. I can't remove those to show you. So you do want to get their summon boards done. Lillicet is on ×2 right now, so she would be very easy to boost up. But the reason that I've picked Deuce and Lillicet, if you go to our website, we have a buffs page. And you can actually take a very quick look at who is boosting iBRV the most. And Deuce and Lillicet both boost iBRV a ton. And that's the trick here, is to use them with Diablos. There are probably alternatives that you can use, especially if you have some of these supports purpled. I have these at budget EX plus. Deuce is 0.3 and Lillicet's 1.3, but like I said, they don't need any armor. All they really need is their C50 passive. For Deuce, it's Unremitting Earnest State, and then nothing else. You don't need attack. She's not going to get a turn. You just need her max brave and her int brave. This is a party aura for int brave, so you want that. But those are really the only passives that she needs. Her board, I'm taking Ifrit and Ramu because they boost iBRV when her HP is high. And I'm also taking Brothers for the max brave boost. So I'm not taking anything else. I don't need any of these other passives. The boards add a lot of stats though, and you do need their boards. For her equipment passives, you can see I'm not using any of hers except Shatter. This is the free armor that you get for her Lost chapter. So everyone should have access to that. And her artifacts. So the secondaries do not matter. You could have defense plus anything. All you need is Unremitting Earnesty with 2 stars 3 times. So you need those boosts, but the secondaries don't matter at all. It's junk. Lillicet is much of the same. So she has her C50 Moonshade Butterfly. She has Max Brave, Int Brave, her Party Aura, from here, which raises iBRV and mBrave, and boards are exactly the same, same passives, and artifacts are the same. I'm purposely equipping the attack 108. She's not going to get a turn. Obviously, Max Brave is great on Lillicet, but that's really all you need for her is the Moonshade Butterfly. You can use garbage secondaries; they're not required. And you'll see how fast this is. You do need Diablo summon. You're going to stack iBRV a lot with this team. So that way, Squall just needs 3 turns to kill the behemoth in the last wave. So he needs his buff start for his speed so that he gets ahead of the skeleton here. These guys are really fast. The other waves, Deuce and Lillicet, their natural speed will be faster. So you can see that Squall is just HP plusing, and Deuce and Lillicet are literally just holding on to their brave, and that is it. 20 seconds. It is really fast. You should check our page. I'll link it in the description of this. If you don't have Deuce and Lillicet right now and you want to use other characters, Ignis might be a good choice maybe. There are some other, Rosa I think has Regen on her, so these two are really nice partners just because they don't have any Brave or HP regen at all, and they boost iBRV too. They're very accessible. You just need artifacts and boards. You don't need weapons or anything. Lillicet, you probably need a few more armor tokens to get both of her armors. So that would be 40 armor tokens. Deuce, you don't need to spend anything. So these characters are really accessible for you as long as you have Squall's LD. You could try this with other characters that have a good HP that splashes. The thing is that Squall is very fast with his buffs, so he will always start ahead of Lilith, who has A speed. Deuce is very slow; she's B speed, so you don't have to worry about her. Plus, we took her speed passive off. So yeah, that's the main thing. Is like if you try to do this with Orin may not work because he also has slow speed like Deuce. I think he's also B speed. So yeah, you want someone fast, and you can use Decidia DB, the ranking link on Decidia DB, and sort by speed, and you can see what characters are naturally fast. It's good to have slow supports. If you have an S speed support, they're going to jump up ahead of your damage dealer and then your HP++ bot, and they're going to take the turn away. So just be careful with that. If you have any suggestions for accessible team comps that are really good for autoing through story or anything like that, please let me know. I would say don't give 3 specific units that you purpled. This team is basically just you just need Squall. The other 2 is accessible for everybody. So yeah, I'd say don't suggest anything too niche. But hopefully this helps people see how you can. I hope it makes you think differently about team building, especially from an auto perspective, using these kinds of aura bots like Deuce and Lilith that naturally have auras without using skills or anything. They're really good for auto farming, and I go through story very quickly with this team. They are my mainstay, but like I said, they don't really work for hard mode because without buffs, Deuce and Lilith will be slower than the enemies in hard mode, and so Squall will tend to brave attack because it's him and then 3 others, so 3 enemies. So yeah, you'll want a different team for hard mode. That's probably where characters that have like Cater and like Yuna that have HP attacks and on their Brave Plus, they're very good for that kind of stuff. So if you have suggestions for that kind of hard mode, sure, I'd be interested in seeing what you've got, so feel free. But anyway, that'll do it. I hope you found this video helpful, and yeah, good luck with your game. Bye-bye.